If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. Now that was Will Ferrell's character in the movie Talladega Nights. If you're not first, you're last. It was also Justin Ward's favorite quote because he was convinced that he was cursed with coming in second in every single speech contest he entered. Now I know we have a wide variety of people in the club now. Things change very quickly. And some of the members here know Justin really, really well. Don't cry. He was in the club for about 9 years, and he was one of our most cherished and honored and talented speakers. Those of you who just joined, you missed out. He was awesome. He'd always be the first to jump in. When you're Toastmaster and someone cancels at the last minute, Justin would jump in and speak. He was always a little bit more serious, but always really well put together. And for some reason, life was going really good for Justin. He had a job that he hated at Chicky and Pete's. He got rid of that job and he was working at the Bellagio, I believe, as the pit boss. And it was going great. He had just joined the National Speaker Association in hopes of becoming a professional speaker. And he got a few keynote speeches, which I was honored to film. And that was going great. He was starting to hang out with Ashley, his on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again girlfriend. That was going great. Him and Ashley spent a beautiful day together one Sunday. Everything was going perfect. And the next day, Monday, June 29th, Justin's roommate came in and found him unresponsive. We still don't know how he died. He was only 47 years old. Way too young. There's a lot of people in this group who are way older than that. When I got the phone call from Leslie, sorry, we talked about this last week. 87! I'm like, really, Justin? Are you kidding? Just such an awesome guy. Everything was going so well. I'm like, why now? Why now? I think the last day I saw Justin was at the Toastmaster International Conference. He, okay, let me back up. He had participated in contests for years, and he would win at the club level. He'd always kick my ass. Then he'd go to the area, then he'd go to the division or district, and then he would come in second. So, okay, Justin, I'm sorry, I'm gonna spill the tea here. So he was convinced that Toastmasters is maybe a little cliquey. So if he got in with the good people by becoming district director, maybe he would have a chance of winning. Sorry. But actually, once he became district director, he actually really liked it. He went around to all the Toastmaster groups and realized how awesome this group is. So we were at the international contest. It was over at the Gold Club Hotel, and we had lunch, and Lee and I were sitting there, and Maureen Zappala, she's in the NSA group, and there are a couple other people there, and we had this amazing lunch, and there's a girl there. We were all telling our stories, and Lee was talking about when she used to work at the Pentagon, and Maureen was talking about when she used to be a NASA rocket scientist, and I was talking about my history of directing gay porn. Welcome, Kevin. Yes. Thank you. I heard you're religious. Okay. and the girl at the table is like, where other than Toastmasters can you sit next to Pentagon, rocket science, and gay porn director all at the same time? It was amazing. So I snuck out of lunch and I went in the conference room because I wanted to practice my speech because I had actually made it to that level. And so I'm on stage, nobody else is in this huge conference room, and I have the mic on, and I'm practicing and getting the stage down. And then Justin walks in, and sadly, he did not get that day off work, so I know that he was running late for work. And Justin had heard my speech 6 minutes to showtime probably 100 times, as have most of you. He heard it a bunch of times in this club. He heard it at the area contest. He heard it at the division contest, the district contest, the last story standing. And I would also send him multiple voice messages. Okay, I'm thinking this for the beginning. What do you think? Okay, now I think I'm going to picture this. Da, da, da. Okay, what about that? Okay, now maybe I'll do this for the beginning. He had literally heard this speech 100 times. And I'm standing on the stage, and I know he was running late. And he walked in, and he listened to the speech one more time. I always cry at this part. And he said, yeah, oh my God, it's so good. You're going to do so good. You're going to totally kick ass. I know it. You're going to go to the next level. And then he left, and he was right. I entered the contest, and I totally kicked ass. And when I came in second place, who was the first person I called? And you know what he said? If you're not first, you're last. Thank you, Justin. It was amazing. And I do have to admit that I actually had a dream about him like a week ago. I was at a conference, of course, and I was off to the side, which isn't like me. I was a little hesitant to go in, and Justin showed up, and he just looked so tall and handsome. He had this beautiful gray suit on and a white shirt and a tacky tie and bowling shoes. And he walked in and he took me by my right hand and he just led me into the conference. I could feel him holding my hand. It was so vivid. And we walked into the center and then he just let me go and he just smiled, this beautiful, contagious smile. And it was like we were hanging out together. And then I woke up and I realized it was just a dream. But it made me realize about him and his quote and how I've been spending so much time like filming other speakers, but just I think he wanted to remind me that I have a voice too. And all of you have voices too. And maybe your goal is not to speak in front of 5,000 people at a conference like it was for Justin, but to use your voice to speak in your community, to speak in your family. And even coming in second is awesome because that means that you tried. So come in second. It doesn't have the pressure of coming in first because then you're done. You did it. You came in second. It was amazing. So think of Justin the next time you come in second. And I love you, buddy. Thank you for everything. Yeah, fuck. No, there's candle wax everywhere. If I had a nickel. Thank you.